tracks. Holy crap!
Oh, you got one.
Boom!
What is up, everybody? This is Rob with mut.exchange, and for the last 80 seconds, I figured that rather than hear me talk, telling you how awesome the snipe spotter is, how fast it's going to help you build your dream team, how it's not only going to help you build your dream team, but maintain it, save you time, save you money, make you a bunch of coins, give you access to basically an unlimited coin source. I figured I'd just let our members show you their success stories, sharing their fun, sharing their successes, and yeah, let that soulful jam play too. So let's get into now how it's going to help you, how we're going to use the snipe spotter on mut.exchange to make a bunch of coins. All right, so look at the right side of your screen. That's the snipe spotter. That's what it's going to look like once it's loaded up. Okay, give it a few seconds. Once you load in, it'll start populating cards. The newest ones will be at the top, the oldest ones will start falling towards the bottom. Okay, it's very important to understand what the numbers are, gain some trust, and have a system in place when you're going to do this, because you want to utilize the time to the best of your ability. So what I'm doing is I'm showing you the cards. We're starting at the top, Trey Hendrickson, okay? A couple things you're gonna note. The overall on the left side, his name obviously. We got the buyout price, $57.45. His Q2, that's his median. That's what we're expecting to sell the card for, $8,045, which is a profit of $14.96 after tax, okay? Q3 is a higher expectation of what we could possibly sell it for at $91.95, or a profit of $25.31. Our philosophy, just like most things in life, buy low, sell high. If you're just a little patient, you can normally sell cards for Q3, if not Q4, which we don't even list. We're just giving you a couple options to show you how many coins you can make, basically at a minimum. Okay, now, is every single card that you're going to see on here going to be a winner? No, that's why at the beginning of this, we're going to cross-reference every single card on this list to show you how you're going to research the cards, how you're going to make sure not only that they're up, but that you'll be able to buy it and then turn around and sell it for profit within, an hour to a day. Normally anything on the snipe spotter we're trying to get rid of fairly quick, just because it's quick coins, all right, and it's consistent. So another thing I got highlighted right now is 33. That's the amount of times it sells in a day. Why is that important? Because we want to get in and out of cards like I just mentioned, okay? The more times it sells, the more chances you have to sell the card, okay? And sometimes it works the opposite. Sometimes cards that don't sell a lot are volatile, and that helps too. Each one has their benefit, but you'll see some cards like that Kellen Mond towards the bottom. He only sells 2 times, and that's not a lot. You're going to be holding on to that card regardless, because he's just not in demand, excuse me. All right, and then on the right side, we got the sales in 10 hours. Okay, so how long it took to sell 10 times, which in that case was 6 hours, 18 minutes. All right, I do have an elite membership, so I have a couple extra options at the top: color mode, a pause button, I got settings, and we got a filter on the way as well. But we don't need it for now. We're going to jump into the game now on the left side, and we're going to set up the filter. So when you're on the left, when you load up the game, you want to make sure on the left side all your filters are blank. You want to change the buy now to newest, like I'm doing right now. It should auto default to descending on the right. Why are we doing that? Our cards that we're going to be searching for are going to show up in one of the first 3 spots, okay? 99% of the time. When you search by buy now, you may find yourself sorting down even a couple rows, and you don't want to do that. You're going to waste time, and you're going to lose snipes because of it, okay? So search by newest. When I'm recording this video, I do use buy now a lot just for the example. But again, when you're actually live, you want to search by newest. And we're always going to be searching by name. Last letter of the first name, first letter, if not the first 2 letters of the last name. Like you can see, I'm typing in Y space HE for Trey Hendrickson. We're going to search. Now, the auctions on the right side are preloaded like 10-15 minutes before I make the video, because what I really want to show here is that the cards are profitable at the time. You want to take a grasp of the market. It's good to do due diligence. And then what we want to do is we want to cross-reference these cards with mut.exchange, if you can see here on the screen. And you're going to go through them and see, okay, yeah, this card is selling. All right, you see it up at 8,000, but it could easily sell for 9,045, which we showed was the Q3 price. And I bet you could even sell that card for a little bit more, because that one's going to actually expire in 29 minutes. We go over pricing in a different one, in a different video, but that's a really solid card. Patrick Surtain's another example, okay? You can see the cheapest one up 8,700, where we show his Q3 at 6,945. So you're definitely going to make more than 1,900 on this card. You know, if you're selling it for 8,700, you're due to make an 1,800 on top of what it was. You can see his recent sales are pretty volatile. You know, there's some profit just in these ones, maybe, 1,000, 1,500, nothing crazy, but it adds up fast. And I'm going to scroll down here in a second. You're going to see this card sells pretty good too for an 83, right? 63 plus times a day. We'll take that. 1,800 extra coins on top of that 19 is 3,700 on that one. All right, Trayvon Diggs. We like him because he's a Cowboy. Cowboy cards tend to sell well just because the theme team. He's another volatile one. You can see he was just selling for 36. He's up at 38 right now, and he was just at 27. So again, that's another one where you're selling above Q3. All right, for the next one, Clowney. It's a small one, so I just pulled him up on the screen from mut.gg just to see, what that card's looking like. And I actually think that one was still up. Just wait 1 second here, and that one will come up on the screen. Anytime you're on, if you're willing to search the cards, I would just take the time to buy them. You have 20 slots available to be selling cards. It's always advantageous to be doing it. All right, Clowney's another one. Is he selling a ton? No, but he will sell. Okay, and it's just another extra 1,500 coins in your bank account. It's one less solo, a couple less solos you got to play. And, it's basically going to warm you up. It's going to familiarize yourself with the market anytime you're on. It's just good to do, just like you're warming up to start playing games for the day. Fred Taylor, you can see he's another one where it's like borderline, but his price does jump. You see people go from posting him from 14 to 22 quite often. He's another one, sells 50 plus times a day. It's a good card. Browning, 82s has just been kind of good buys under 5K at the time of this recording, but you could see he was up at 30, just over 35. There was another one that sold about 35, and now he's pretty consistent, back up at 6, easy. He's another one, if you're patient, 8,000, probably easy on that card. Got to catch it at the right time, but it's another way to maximize your coin. And then I jumped down to 74, because who would have thought 74 cards could be popular? I never would have thought it, but the Snipe Spotter is going to point it out. You can see here, this card, unbelievably, I guess because Detroit Lions are a good theme team, you can see his prices jumped. He's 7,000. All right. So what we're doing now is we're going to load into a live session. Follow on the right side. When it loads up, it's going to take a second again to populate. If you need some extra instructions, they're below when you load the page. You're going to see that's just going to start loading. So what I like to do right now is I'm just getting to gather my stuff. Normally I have like a little note thing on my computer just to take some notes. And I normally have mut.gg or the companion app, the official companion app that you can get on the App Store, on my phone, just to cross-reference cards when I'm doing it. I'm old. I don't like to get overwhelmed. Sometimes the Snipe Spotter can go fast. I like to get a page full of cards, and then you'll see me pause it, okay? I also activated color mode. It's just something that highlights the cards based on profitability. It looks real cool. You can see it makes it a little bit easier to point out those bigger ones. All right, so you're going to see, I'm going to pause. All right, and then we already have our filter set up. You can see I'm on newest. I'm going to be searching by name, as always. It's very important. I'm searching for Maui right now, so N space M-A. And you can see first spot, searching by newest. We don't have to scroll down. We don't have to worry about anything else. We're going to trust the data. We're going to be like, okay, this is a good buy. His median 17.9, Q3 is 19.2. That's a good buy all day. We're looking at 5,000 coins. Just to show you, I'm going to search by buy now, okay? You can see Maui. Or excuse me, yeah, we're going to go down. That was actually the 85, sorry. 12.4. The next closest one, 29. So who knows? We could probably sell that one for 22,000, you know, knock off a couple extra 1,000 coins, make 7,000 on that one card. Pretty good start, okay? Now, if you do not have pause, if you do not have an upgraded membership and you don't have the pause button, it could be going pretty quickly. So again, that's why I'm saying maybe have like a notepad or something so you know where to go. All right. Now, one other note, when you search for cards, it's not always 100% of the time going to be on your console. EA has this ghost auction. We wrote about it in an article. Sometimes you have to wait up to 5 minutes to see it on your console. You'll see it shortly in a couple of the examples, but I just wanted to note that ahead of time because like right now I'm searching for Tyreek Hill and I'm not cross-referencing in this video like we did just prior. I do it in the third example because I'm just showing you that sometimes when you do it, you're going to come up, you're going to search for 6 cards, and you're only going to see 3 of them, okay? Like I just did another one, okay? I'm basically 0 for 2 in the last one. Tyreek and Dean, they didn't show up, but you know, Maui did. And then I'm going to load another one here. I believe I'm going to Pace next. And here's another one that's in the red, which is cool. And this one actually does pop up for us, okay? So you can see 110. When the next closest one was 133 in this case, which again is higher than Q3. So you're going to be able to make about 9,000 on this. If you're a little bit patient and you wait for that one that's set an hour to sell, you could probably post for 133.9. If you're a grinder like me and you like to maximize every single card that you buy, that's probably what I would try to sell for. And then I would just, you know, keep going back and reposting it. But anyway, another good card, okay? So you can see right there, we searched for 4. We're basically 50%. So I'm going to reload right now, okay? We're going to start again. You can just hit the resume button as well. But I'm just showing you guys what it's going to look like. You know, there's only 2 cards. You're like, what's going on? You just got to give it a second, okay? It'll start going. Just give it a minute to warm up, and then you'll be happy, and yeah, everything will be cool, all right? So I did see Travis Frederick as soon as I loaded here. So because he's a Cowboy and Cowboy cards tend to sell well, I just hopped in there just to see if he did pop up, and you can see no luck, all right? But it's no problem, all right? Because we can always come back to these cards. Just because he doesn't show up now doesn't mean that he's gone yet. We should be cross-referencing. We're not in these videos because, again, I'm just trying to show you what you can expect in a normal thing if you're going about, you know, just searching for card after card, which is what you should be doing. Don't sit on a card. If you don't see it, go to the next one, all right? Now, fortunately, Lamar, he wasn't up. Now, his buy now would have been the cheapest here, but there's one that I searched. I believe it's this one, Jordan Morgan. All right, so just pretend we were searching for Morgan. To get to him, we got to scroll all the way to the right. Now, he is still up, okay? Is he super profitable? No. All right? But, again, a win is a win. If you're a little bit patient, you could probably sell him 14.5. It's nothing crazy. You know, quick, maybe 2,500 on that. Actually, 1,500, right? Nothing nuts. But, like I said, wins are wins. But this is a good example of why you should be searching by newest, not by now. You don't have to go over so far. Every click counts, you know, especially there'll be other people looking for the cards. You want to get there as fast as possible. Make sure you search by newest. All right, bait's not up, okay? But again, if I'm doing this full speed, I'm not sitting here. I'm not lollygagging. I'm saying, okay, he's not up. Let me take a mental note. I can come back to this in a minute. And normally, like I said, you'll see in the next example, we start doing it like the smart way. We're going to have it with the cross-reference up, and we'll be good to go. Herman Moore, another good example. We were having to go down through rows and kind of like really look through stuff to see if it's up. And we shouldn't have to do that, okay? It gets confusing. Sometimes the card art can get nuts. You're looking for a price, and yeah, I don't know. Always search by newest, all right? So now we're going to Brian Burns, and we're not having luck on this batch, all right? And sometimes that's going to happen. It's okay. You know, in full speed, you're going to be doing this in 30 seconds, so you'll be running through it a lot faster. So I am going back to Lamar just to show you. He came back probably a minute later, and you can see now he is up. Is he a crazy snipe? No, but Lamar sells well. You can see 60 plus times. He can easily sell for 96.44. You could probably put him right under the 2 guys below, sell him, come back, make some extra coins there, okay? So now I'm resuming, and boom, right off the jump, we got Jordan Love and Cody Barton. We're going to go to him in a minute. But look, Jordan Love, I'm having to search by now. I have to get to 100, so I'm down a row. That's terrible. I never want to do that. So now I'm going to switch the filter back to newest because that's the way it should be. And if you don't see the card, you can always go back to the corner, guys, refresh. You can do that once every 5 seconds, okay? You can see that's what I'm doing right now. But now I'm cross-referencing. This is what you need to be doing. I'm on mut.gg. I'm seeing, okay, the card's still up. There's another one that just sold, so it makes sense. Sometimes that happens. People see on the game that the last one sold for a cheap price, so they post theirs for a cheap price. We benefit. So I'm going to refresh again, and then boom, Jordan Love. All right, and this is Daymaker right here. All right, these are the ones that the Snipe Spotter really shines. You get a couple of these, you know, and you're in the driver's seat. You get a couple of these every day, or every time you're on, yeah, you're in real good shape. All right, so that's an easy one. You know, that's an easy, 40K, 45 on Jordan Love. And you could probably sell him for 190. You're gonna have to be patient, maybe have to relist, and that might be shooting high, but if you time it right, you can always sell for more. Cody Barton, we're going to him next. Another one that's just like a real good card, okay? 240. Next closest one, 350, guys, okay? Now, does that mean you could sell for 350? No, that one's been sitting. Might be a terrible idea, but look. He did sell 320, so I'd be comfortable selling it for 319.19, make an extra 20K on top of what it says right there. 30K, sorry, that's 50K just on that one, plus Jordan, plus the other ones we've seen. We've easily made 100K in 15 minutes. All right, and then we're going to Klecko just to see what he's got going on. Again, we are searching by newest now, and either way, he's not up, but we are cross-referencing, okay? You can see that one sold. We're not going to get them all. It's okay. We just want our piece of the pie. I'm just changing it to color mode just to show you, if you have an upgraded membership, that it will point those out. It makes it look a lot easier to see. It's a cool feature to have a background. You know, if something catches your eye, maybe pull up the app or jump on the game real quick and see if it's your lucky time to get a snipe. Anyway, next one, pause button. Helpful for an old guy like me, might be helpful for you. You can resume it at any time. Pause just is going to stop the stream of snipes, give you a chance to gather your thoughts, do your due diligence, and collect some snipes. All right, and then what I'm showing here is the settings button. All right, real simply on this, guys, this is going to let you set your own filter. We base ours on Q2 in the last 10 sales. You can customize yours. If you want to base it on a higher price to let yourself see more cards, you can do that. If you want to see auctions that only have a certain amount of profit, you can do that too. It's completely up to you. That's it. That's the Snipe Spotter. We got a filter coming. We got always more improvements. If you guys got any cool stuff for us, let us know. That's it. It's Mut Exchange. Start making coins, guys. We hope you enjoy.